your boy Haley checking in with the world famous Haley Chronicles. The date is March 28th, 2010. Doing it real big in Northeast Ohio as always. And like I said, in my commitments to continue to be more spontaneous and do things more on the spot, this is what we're doing. I got a lot to do actually. This is like my project probably for today. I need to get this place together because I've been, completely lazy. As you can see, it's just a disaster area. But right now, I went back. I went back because I've been lazy with everything. Not only cleaning, but also my eating. I'm going back to my carbs. So right now, I'm cooking some chicken and I'll cook some broccoli with it, and maybe a little bit of Alfredo sauce. Some Parmesan cheese and stuff, so that's super low carb, keeping it like that. But that's really it. I went out to Gossip last night, and went out to see dude Blaine. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Blaine. But didn't run into him, so I don't know what that was all about. But anyways, I'll show you the finished meal here in a sec. I'm gonna get back to cooking before it burns, so that's that right now. All right, so next step, and I found out something else. I don't know if I said this in the video or not, but I need a mirror in the kitchen. So that's probably gonna be something I'm gonna do today, because I got tons of extra mirrors laying around here, so I need a mirror in the kitchen, so that's gonna happen. But anyways, next step would be the broccoli here. If you haven't ever seen this, it's bird's eye, as you can tell, duh, right here obviously. Bird's eye steamed fresh broccoli. Bird's Eye has the best frozen vegetables. If you have to go with frozen vegetables, Bird's Eye is the way to go. I mean, you can't beat it. They're delicious. I've always been impressed with them. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that to this. Looks like a good amount. Save the rest of this broccoli here. Put it in a container. Save that for another day. But it's pretty sweet because, like, as it says here, it cooks perfectly in the bag, and it really does. Like, put it in the microwave, put it in there for like 6-7 minutes, and it's delicious. It's crisp. As you can, I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of there, but it's real hot. Best. And it's really good, flavorful too. So, there's my broccoli, my chicken. Next thing I'm going to add to it is ragu. There we go. I just flipped the thing, the macro mode. Light Parmesan Alfredo stuff, because the carb content on this is phenomenal. Now I got to switch back to macro mode, but carb content is right there, 2 carbs for serving, and there are 7 servings per container. So half a cup is a serving, and like I said, you get 7 servings per here. So worst case scenario, if you were to eat the whole entire jar, which is absolutely ludicrous, but if you did, it's only 14 carbs, which is still phenomenal, being that you're shooting for 20-25 carbs a day. So add a little bit of that, and then I'll let you see the finished result once it's all done. All right. Now, one of the tricks to low carb cooking, I think a lot of people make the mistake with, is lightly coating your food. You know what I mean? Like salad dressing. For example, in this case, my Alfredo sauce. So you don't need to put a whole shitload of stuff on there. You just want a little bit. Like, I don't even know if this really is even 1/4 of a cup. Like, I only use a little bit, but it spreads out, so you don't need it coated to where like your whole entree looks white, just because of the sauce you put on it. Just like I said, you just want a light coating on there. Put some salt, some pepper, some other stuff like that, and a little bit of garlic salt in there too. And everything will come together. So once I get done with this, this is gonna be like my it's like a 3 cheese chicken broccoli course I'm making. And of course, 3 cheese chicken broccoli thing. So I'm gonna put maybe some mozzarella and sprinkle some shredded parm on it. So when it's all done. So that's that. Heating that up right now, and let's see. It'll come. While I'm giving out tips, another tip when you're cooking is when you're not attending your food, always cover it. What it's going to do is going to keep the moisture in, because what happens is all that steam, it's going to collect on the top of the lid. And like I said, it keeps your moisture into your food, so that way your food doesn't dry out and it stays nice and moist. So if you're not attending it, like stirring it up or doing something like that, turn your heat down a little bit, turn it on low, and then cover up your food, so that way your moisture stays in there. So that's that tip. You're ready to combine everything here to the container, so you'll see the product. All right, now this is what I want to consider one of the smartest things I've ever done. So like, here's the situation. Everyone always says you want to pack lunch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, but nobody ever really packs lunch. I think part of the reason is because buying fast food is quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? You go there, it's in a container, you get it, you're gone. And yes, you could cook your food at home like I'm doing right now and take it to work in your Tupperware and your lunch bag or what have you. But I think for me, I can't say for everybody, but for me, one of the problems is now you got this Tupperware at work, then you bring it home, then you got to clean it out, whole 9 yards. So, for Mirabelle, stop. Dog's over there trying to tear plastic up, and she just stop. So one of the problems for me was that. So I got this big revelation one day. I went to Chick-fil-A, got a salad, and it was in like this perfect, whatever container. So I'm like, the good thing was I threw it in the trash and I was done. No cleanup, no take home, no nothing. So I'm like, well, why don't I just do that? So I went to Sam's Club. I think I got 250 of these for like $8 or something like that. They're like, hefty. So really good to have, and it makes your food situation a lot easier. All right, and then the last step I'm going to do, I'm going to add some, like I said, cheese to it. So it has a little bit of everything in there. 6 cheese, so it's not going to be the 3 cheese broccoli. It's going to be a 6 cheese broccoli thing. 7 cheese if you include the Alfredo. So just sprinkle that in there like so. Stir it up because it just got off the heat, so it'll be nice and hot and your cheese will melt. And that's how you do it, man. That's your boy Haley with a less than 30-minute meal. So Rachel Ray got her 30 minutes. Your boy Haley has his less than 30-minute low carb, fuck carb meal. So that's that. It's your boy Haley doing what we do. Late.